True mental agility isn't about intelligence, it's about processing efficiency. Give me just 9 minutes, and I'll give you a system to increase your mental processing speed and integrate all the skills from this Mind Mastery series to make mental agility effortlessly automatic. Let's jump right to it. Mental processing speed operates in 3 stages. Input speed, how quickly you absorb and categorize data. Processing speed, how rapidly you analyze, connect, and synthesize data. And output speed, how fast you can generate solutions, decisions, choices, and respond. Most of us have bottlenecks in at least one of these stages. So today we're optimizing all 3 using micro adjustments that build on the 3 previous skills we've learned in this series: perspective shifting, cognitive flexibility, and pattern interrupt. Input acceleration techniques. Technique 1, rapid categorization. Instead of processing information in a linear chain, sort it into categories instantly: urgent, non-urgent, actionable, interesting, pattern, exception, familiar, novel. This micro adjustment reduces cognitive load up to 60% and then frees up processing power for further analysis. Technique 2, relevance filter. Before fully processing information, ask yourself, is this important right now? If not, quickly move on. If it is important, go ahead and give it your full attention. This quick decision prevents mental scatter and maintains deliberate focus. Processing acceleration. Technique 3, quantum leap method. When analyzing problems, make intuitive leaps first and then verify with logic. Most people do the opposite. They think step by step and then check in with their gut. Intuitive leaps access your subconscious processing power, which operates at quantum speeds. Logic then goes back to verify and refine, but intuition is the nose at the photo finish. Technique 4, first best final protocol. First response, what's your immediate instinct? Best response, what's the optimal solution given more time and analysis? And then final response, combine instinct with the analysis for the most effective action. This prevents overthinking while ensuring thoughtfulness. Technique 5, micro decision stacking. Make small decisions quickly to build momentum for larger ones. Practice on low stakes choices such as what to eat, which route to go, what to wear. These will all build neural pathways for rapid, high stakes decision making. Now here's where everything comes together. You've learned 5 processing techniques, but having tools isn't the same as having an entire system. This integration is going to make all of this work together automatically, like learning to drive. At first, you constantly thought about steering, braking, accelerating, visual distance, and each action required deliberate focus. Eventually, with practice, these become one fluid system that operates automatically while you focus on navigation and traffic. And for those of us who've experienced highway hypnosis, maybe no conscious effort at all. That's exactly what we're trying to create here with these mental processes. 3 integration levels. Level 1, quantum skill stacking. Stack 1, challenge response system. When facing any challenge, first, perspective shift, see all the angles. Second, pattern interrupt if stuck, to break out of any rigid loops. 3, processing acceleration, work efficiently to generate multiple solutions. And then 4, cognitive flexibility, adapt your approach as needed. Stack 2, optimize decisions. For important decisions, start with first, rapid categorization, sort relevant information quickly. Next, try on the future self perspective, considering long-term implications. Third, first, best, final, balance intuition with analysis. And then fourth, observer perspective. Check for blind spots and any cognitive bias. Level 2 is trigger installation. When entering meetings, automatically prime observer and processing speed. Facing conflict, initiate perspective shifting and pattern interrupts. Making decisions, default to the decision optimization stack. If you're feeling stuck, immediately go into cognitive flexibility and quantum leap. For emotional triggers, such as stress response, immediately drop into the micropause, and then perspective shift to future self. Overwhelm, rapid categorization, and then relevance filtering. Frustration, pattern interrupt, and then energy redirect. Confusion, processing acceleration, and parallel streams of thought. Advanced system optimization. This is the meta skill of knowing which techniques to use when. Simple situations require simple techniques. Complex challenges, skill stacks. High stakes moments, full integration. Creative work, intuitive combinations. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. For high pressure meetings, run parallel processing with relevance filtering, absorbing everything important while ignoring all the noise. Complex problems, quantum leap method combined with first best final gives you breakthrough insights verified by logic. Information overload, rapid categorization with micro-decision stacking keeps you moving forward instead of getting frozen. Creative challenges, intuitive leaps with processing acceleration can unlock solutions your conscious mind would have never come up with. And then level 3, system automation. Here's how to make all of this automatic in 30 days. The first week, build your foundation. Practice one skill stack until it feels natural. Install just 2 environmental triggers, and then track what works for you specifically. Week 2, trigger expansion. Add more emotional triggers, and practice switching between skill stacks rapidly. Start combining different stacks for complex situations. By week 3, you're naturally reducing conscious decision making, letting your intuition guide which skills to use, and practicing full system activation. Week 4 is where the magic happens. Unconscious competence. You'll be operating from integrated mental agility without actually having to consciously think about it. So here's what happens as this becomes automated. You stop trying to think flexibly. You just do it. You stop remembering to interrupt patterns. They just start breaking. You stop deciding which perspective to use. You see all your angles naturally and instantaneously. You evolve from someone who uses mental agility techniques to someone who is mentally agile. That's the difference between just having tools and having an upgraded operating system. Think about where you started in the series. You had one typical way of thinking, one perspective, and one default processing speed. Now you have a complete mind mastery system. Perspective flexibility for seeing all angles, cognitive agility for adapting your thinking style quickly, pattern interrupts for limiting thought loops and emotional triggers, processing power for quick thinking and clarity, and then integration for making it all seamlessly automatic. Your brain isn't the same as it was a few videos ago. This foundation prepares you for what's coming up next, applying quantum mind mastery to relationships, interpersonal dynamics, and psychic defense against brainwashing. Here's the truth. Most relationship patterns aren't about communication or emotional intelligence. They're about self-awareness, being able to think on your feet, handling limitations, understanding another's perspective, and defeating pattern loops. Once you can think to this level of agility, your relationships and pattern awareness naturally evolves. And that's where the journey continues. Remember, mental agility isn't acquired. It's a way of life. You're not just learning techniques. You're absorbing resources and becoming someone who naturally thinks with flexibility, efficiency, and wisdom. Small integrations, quantum consciousness expansion. Automatic mental agility is your path to upgraded cognitive abilities that will serve you in every area of your life. Your mind mastery grows with every challenge you face and every solution you create.